What's up, YouTubers and YouTuberinas? My name is Aslador, and welcome to another episode of ColonyCraft. Guess what, everybody? I messed up. I messed up real bad. So, just to give a little bit of explanation, I've been playing around with different recording softwares and things of that nature, and I ran into a bit of an issue where the episode that I had recorded for today didn't actually work. Like when I went to compile it, I was having a whole bunch of issues and it just wasn't actually producing the video correctly. So I might still play around with it, see if I can get the original episode back up, or I don't know what we're going to do there. But I want to show you what we worked on. So bam! We're over here in the city, which was previously known as Lost, and we're starting work on our skyscrapers. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of explaining and talk about what my inspiration was for this and what it's going to be, etc. And then we can kind of move on from there. So just to look at the outside here, basically Happy City wanted this to be kind of a metropolis. So a large type city, and I wanted it to be kind of like a downtown area. So that's what we're working on, and pretty much every downtown ever has this ancient building that's just made of complete brick and has been 800 different things in its lifetime. So what we did is I started working on the building, and I chose this is light stained glass, or light stained gray. What is it? Light gray stained. But can't speak. But yeah, so that's the glass I chose. I like that it's kind of murky, it hasn't been cleaned for a while, it's kind of weathered. So I do like the look. But what we're doing in here, this is actually going to be a bar. So we're going to put a bar in here where you can get all your tasty drink. And I actually like the stone look here. It looks a lot like concrete, kind of, but concrete that's been super worn down. You can see there could be spill stains, and there could be I guess little divots and places where it's been worn down, and there's a lot of wear and tear on it. So I think that it really fits the look that I'm going for. But this is basically the size of the building. So that's what the first floor is going to be, and it could have very well previously been shops, because you see there could have very well been a dividing wall here, and then a window on that side and on that side, and there's two doors. So it's kind of why I did it that way. And there's another entrance over here because there's a street over here. But up above that, we're going to have two levels of apartments, and I can actually go up here and show you what they kind of look like. This area here is going to be a stairwell going up, so in that kind of back alley. But these apartments are super tiny, so they're mini studio thingies. I don't know, it doesn't have to be realistically sized because this is Minecraft, so it doesn't really matter. And it'll do the job for what I want it to do. We'll be able to get a bed, a chest, a furnace, a crafting table, and I don't know what else, a painting maybe. I still got to put all the doors in and everything, but this is basically it. And I love that you can look out from the windows and see, the city. And hopefully, once people start to build other skyscrapers, it'll start to look a lot more filled in. And it'll actually look kind of like you're in a downtown type scenario. The only thing that's different is if we can... I guess we don't have to go up here. We can hop back down. So up above the second level of apartments, there's actually going to be... And by the way, the first level is the exact same as the top one. But up above these two levels of apartments, there's going to be a third layer. And this is going to be kind of like a loft. But it's going to be most of the lofts that are in major cities. If you have something that's in the first 2 or 3 floors, the top loft is almost always either owned by the person or the entire building is owned by them and they just rent it out. And it's a super crappy building with crappy shops, and then the loft up top is just overly nice. So I haven't actually put the loft up there yet. That's the next step that we have to put together. So that will probably be we might get to work on that today. That might be something we do. We might do something else. But that's going to be something I actually kind of want to hire Weebeastie for, because he has his interior design shop, and we want to take advantage of that, and I want it to look super nice and much nicer than it's supposed to be. And then up above that, we can have like an eating balcony, or just kind of like just a place where you can go up top on the building and look down on the city. And the only thing I haven't shown you here is this area. So I picked out a 20 by 20 plot over here, so it's like 20 blocks from, I think, this corner over to where that torch is. And the reason why is over here I want to have kind of an awning, and then have like an outdoor eating drinking area for the bar. So that's kind of what we're going to do out here. So we'll basically have like tables, chairs, and I'll probably line it with bushes to kind of give like a wall here just to separate it. But that's very reminiscent of any time I've been in, like a larger city where you can sit down and have a drink, and you can see, all the people walking by, and just look out at the city while you're enjoying, whatever the drink is. So that's going to be sweet. I'm really excited for the project, and I know that pretty much all of it, actually the entire thing doesn't actually have a use, but it kind of fits the theme that he was going for. Oh, we need to sleep. Do I still have my bed? Yes. Good. So let me get some rest. Okay, maybe not. Sun? Okay, there we go. That's actually a good time for coffee. Coffee is the best. Okay, but yeah, so that's going to be part of the building. I think once we get the skyscraper done, the next thing that we want to do is probably start to fill out this city area a little bit. Wow, you are a loud pony. But we want to start filling this out because I want it to look a lot busier than it is, because right now it looks kind of like a ghost town. Like you come in here and there's just nothing. So part of the idea that I've had for this kind of city is, well, one, we want to extend this street and have it continue on this way. So is this actually going to fit? Oh, happy. What block is this? Okay, yeah, that'll fit. Barely, but it'll fit. So that'll be good enough. We probably want to lower this ground down too, and we'll have him lower his house by 1 block for all of this. That way it's all just symmetrical with the land. So this street will go out this way. But to kind of make it a little busier, what I think we should do is have like traffic signals coming up and going over with like street signs, and actually like name the streets. Plus we can do sweet little things like, I don't know, like do little like food stands and stuff like that. And actually it would be really cool if we put villagers here too, and they can kind of meander around and do villager things. So that at least there's like people walking around and everything like that. So that'd be really sweet. Just something that's been on my mind, and make it look a lot more like a functional city rather than just kind of like a ghost town like it is. But right now I want to head over to spawn, because we've done quite a work over in that area. And so I want to kind of show you what's been going on there, what our plans are for the spawn area. So I will head on that way. So hang on. Alrighty, so this is stop number 1. So as you can see, this is very different from what it used to be, and I just broke my own carpet. So that's completely different. Before I had the stained glass with wheat under it, but unfortunately I had to actually remove it. So this is one of the projects that I had worked on off camera in between the last episode and this one. So I'll show you the reason why we had to change this, but I think it still looks okay. I don't think that it has the unique value that it did before, but it still has enough green that I think it looks alright. So it'll do for now until I decide, what else I want to do with it, or if I even want to change it. But let me show you the reason why we're doing that. So there's been quite a bit of talk about expanding spawn. The reason why is because we have multiple different new colonists on the servers. So there aren't enough shops for everybody, and we want to have room for all the different shops. Plus we want to have an area for several different like community things. So maybe if we have like an ABBA a leaderboard or like a UHC leaderboard, stuff like that, we wouldn't have any place to put those really unless we built another island, which honestly is pretty rough, and that's going to spawn mobs. But we've been half slabbing all of this. Beastie and I kind of knocked all this out because some of the colonists have been saying that there was a bunch of lag here at spawn, and so we're trying to minimize the torch use as much as possible. But let's run down here. This is why I had to change the shop here. So before, my shop was, I think, like right over in this area, and it extended all the way down to where this floor is, which normally would be fine, but since we are expanding spawn, and I'm fairly certain that like right here, because this is the other side, yeah, so right here where the stairwell goes up, this entrance here is going to be a stairwell going down, and we're going to come down to the level where I was just clearing out, so all of this. So basically what I've done is I've cleared all the water out, and I've gotten it down to this level, and then I've started putting in the sand. So thank you, Kostanovic. This is all sand from the Iron Titan. He said I could use it, so gracias, signore. Wow, I just mixed up Spanish and Italian. It's either gracias, signor, or grazie, signore. The languages, how do they work? Yeah, so basically the next step for this area, like I need to get sponges and actually remove all this water, and then kind of complete this all the way around so we get all this water gone. And then I'm going to have to actually talk to Beastie, and I guess all the other colonists too, because I don't know exactly who's going to be building the next level of spawn. But I need to see how much room they need before I can actually clear more of it out. So that is the next step for this. So let's head on up here. There's one more thing to show you over at spawn, and it's actually outside. So let's check it out. So Beastie and I got together, and it was finally time. But look, there's no boat. There's no more pirate ship, and there's no more chests. I don't remember if I cleared those out or if somebody just cleared it out for me. I have no idea. But yeah, it's just something that's been on my mind with stuff that's been going on with ColonyCraft in general, and because of what I want to do based on like a single player world and stuff of that nature. Like I just felt that I don't have the time or the capacity to do a build that large. Not that building a ship would be that difficult, but between the other projects that I have on here, and at the time I also had the Tepui as well, which would have been pretty time consuming. That would have been absurd if I ever even was able to finish it. So yep, I chopped it all down, and then the top part that was above water, we basically took flint and steel to it and just burned it all to the, I was going to say the ground, but to the ocean. What's the ocean floor called? I don't think there's a name for the ocean floor. The bottom of the basin? Is there really a basin if it's ocean? I actually have no idea. So that's basically all I wanted to show you up here at spawn. That's the only thing that's really different. So we need to actually get to work on something. So let me gather some resources, and we will BRB. Okay, so we are up here at the top of the spawn temple, and I'm trying to figure out how I want these pillars to be. So I figured that we should probably come at least back here and start working on this. So what I want to do is I want it to look kind of Greek. That's kind of the look that I wanted to go for, kind of like the not Parthenon, or maybe it is Parthenon. I can't think right now, I haven't had enough coffee. But yeah, so I wanted to have kind of like the pillars going up, and then there's going to be like but it's going to be like a arched, like a curved roof instead of, you know, like the triangular one at 45-degree angles like they traditionally had. So that's what I'm working on. I'm going to figure out how I want these pillars and get the pillars placed in, and then I will join you back. We can actually start adding in a little bit of like the detail work and stuff like that. So BRB! Oh man, we've already got sort of a design coming together here. So I went ahead and I put it on the outer blocks actually, and I think it should be okay. Actually, let's just come out here and see what it looks like. Yeah, I actually like that. It doesn't look like it's too far or too close to the edge or anything like that. And I think that once we add a little bit more structure to it, it'll look a lot better. Let's see, can we make that? Oh yeah. Okay. So what I want to do, I think, so in order so that we have some variance between what we have down here, like down here we have every 3 blocks, like in the middle there's a light, and I want to do something different. So instead of that, I think that this 3rd block that's in the middle, I think I want to use chisel quartz, because I still want it to have a little bit of texture, but I don't want it to be like a sea lantern, because we're going to do lighting a little bit differently up here. So don't you just do like that to make that? No. No. How does one make this block? Oh, I'm vibrating. No, slabs. No. No. What? Well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make chisel quartz blocks, because I have no idea. Oh, isn't it like 2 slabs together? Do I have slabs down here? I think it might be 2 slabs on top of each other. Quartz, 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 quartz. Okay, I don't have slabs, but we can make slabs. That's fine. Bam. So like that. Aha. We have figured it out. Okay. So yeah, this chisel quartz block is going to be where that block is, and I don't want to break the rest of them. Come back. Come to me. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. That'll add a little bit of variance to it. And then what we're going to do, because this is only the first layer, but unlike down here, because like down here we kept it at the same area, and the only like texture we have is where, oh my goodness, my phone, quit it! Putting you in my pocket, so hopefully you guys can't hear it anymore. But yeah, Jasmine, oh my land, to be quiet. But the only texture we have is this little like outcropping, but these pillars are at the same level. So what I want to do is I want to have stairs coming in, and this will only be on the inside. So this is going to come all the way around, and then starting at this block here, or not this one, so the one that's just one in from the stairs, we're going to have another set of pillars going up, basically doing the same thing, but it'll be in 2 blocks from where this is. So hopefully that'll give it a cool little texture, and then we'll be able to put the finishing touches on like all the roofing and everything. So basically the next step I have is I just have to kind of put all of these stairs all the way around, and then put all these chisel blocks in. And I don't know, where does this come down to? So that's that block. So this will be the flooring. So yeah, if this will be the flooring, then we can still do the same type of thing here. But I think on the bottom instead, because there aren't going to be any mobs that'll be able to spawn up here, so I don't care, like I don't mind leaving it open. So we could just do something like this for all the pillars. Yeah, I actually like that. That looks pretty cool actually. The only thing I'm concerned about is how is that going to look from the other side. Ooh. Maybe we do something like that. Do we want to have this come out? Because I think that might look cool if we did. I don't know if I can place this correctly. I don't know. Let's check this out and then see what we want to do from there. I don't like the random quartz block. I don't think that looks good at all. Although we could replace that with a with like a stone stair. I don't think that it would look bad or out of place or anything. and then the pillar would look fine the way it is. But yeah, I don't think that we need to come out and add like a horizontal texture coming out like towards where the water is. But so I think it'll look fine like that. And then I think where the back end of those stairs are, we probably just want to put another set of stairs on the other side, so it'll give it a little bit more depth. So let's see how that would look. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I just went into the other side. Oh, sweet. So those, well, we're going to replace that with stone. So let's see if we do, we could actually curve it around too. So let's curve it and see what that looks like. No! Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think I actually like that. I think that's kind of the look I'm going for. I'm not sure how it's going to go with these like rounded corners though. I don't know how we're going to make that look correct. It's really difficult whenever you're working with square blocks to make stuff look rounded, but I don't know. Hopefully we can pull it off. So let me do some work trying to get this put together and we'll see what we come up with. So yeah. Okay, so this is actually giving me quite a bit of trouble. Like, I can't figure out how to make these stairs work the way I want them to. Like, if I remove those two, I think. Oh, now this side is messed up too. Like, before I had it where the outer edge was, it looked like this basically. So I've been kind of moving it all around. And then when I went to the other side to try and put this in, like, it was just not looking the way I wanted it to. Oh, sorry about the sound. Apparently somebody sent something in Skype. York. So, but I want to take a look and see what this looks like though. Oh, then we missed some quartz. Oh yeah, I actually like how that's coming along. So that's gonna look sweet. But let's go up here because I want the stair. Quartz is way too valuable to leave lying around. Sweet. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to end up working on. So I am going to finish wrapping this all around and figure out how to get these to connect the way that I want them to. And then we will be good to continue. But I think that's going to be all for this episode, really. Ooh, there's quartz up there. Come to Aslador. Yes, good. But yeah, so that's going to be all here. So I hope you all are having a good day. Take care now. Bye-bye then. And peace out.